welcome back to me and my room, which I redid. Usually my bed's right here, but I moved it. So now I actually have somewhere where I can sit and speak to the camera, so that's really exciting. Today I just wanted to rank some of my middle school photographs because we needed to have a conversation. I feel like I've gone too long without being exposed, and it's time for me to expose myself. So let's just have a conversation, a very candid one. It's always fun to look at a person's glow up, if you can call it that. So we're gonna start with this gem. A selfie. The quality is that of an iPod Touch, circa 2012. So that's why it looks like I am literally swimming in a pit of lava. I was going to some sort of event with my parents, so I was wearing like a nice dress and I thought I looked cute, so I took a photograph. Points off for hair. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And points off for duck face or whatever this is. 10 being, wow, you actually kind of popped off. And 1 being, that should have stayed in the drafts. Okay, I'll give her a solid 4. She tried. She was going for something. She tried and she failed. Like, that's all you can really say about that. Oh, what a gem. Oh, I was on vacation with the fam and I had just purchased this cute little tank top. It's like small and then like the E is the neckline. Look at the filter I put on it. This was definitely on my Instagram at one point. I'm glad that this still exists. We're gonna dock points for the pose. I look very stiff and uncomfortable and maybe like I'm holding in a fart, so I don't appreciate that. We'll add back a point for her smile because she looks adorable. A 5. I'll give her a 5 because she's confident in her new wear. No, confidence, that's an extra 2 points. We'll give her a 7. Okay, let's talk about this. For those of you who don't understand how black hair works, I have very like coarse, coily hair. When my hair dries, it'll take whatever shape. So what happened here was that I think I went swimming or something and I might have like had my head on a car seat headrest and my hair dried flat. I'm not gonna call this a look because I think that would be dishonest. I think it's because I thought it was funny. Because, you know, this was back when everything, like, comedy was just like, oh, random. And mustaches were really funny for some reason. And they had and Ray-Bans are really, in. So people made these, like, knockoff Ray-Bans with mustaches that hang down. I don't know who signed off on that, but they kind of deserve to lose their job. I'll give that one a 3. Okay, this one doesn't really count because it's not middle school, but you can't tell me that's not the cutest little face you've ever seen in your life. People used to call me buckwheat because in this picture I kind of look like buckwheat. I don't know if that's actually kind of fair or like low-key, like a little bit offensive. Like, should I have been offended by that? Probably. Honestly, I'm just a black child. That's the only connection. Anyway, that is the cutest thing ever, and you can't tell me otherwise. I mean, we just love to see it. Like, I'm so excited about whatever it is that's going on in this photograph. That one gets a 10 out of 10. It doesn't really count because it's not that awkward middle school phase. It's like, even when you did awkward stuff at this age, it was just cute. Oh, yeah. This one is so iconic for so many different reasons. One, that hat. It's one of those airbrushed ones that we would get from the Mississippi State Fair, and it has my name on it and the year. I think the year was 2012. These hats were never cute, but I was so obsessed with mine. I like tried to make it flat bill because flat bill hats were like all the rage. Everyone and their grandma had like those flat bill monster hats, flat bill Batman hats. Why? Couldn't tell you, but it was all the rage. And so I tried to make mine flat bill and I'd wear it everywhere. I'm wearing a Free Spirit crop top, which I could only wear at home because my parents would not allow me to wear a crop top at the time. And I'm wearing this blue knit like sweater, zip up sweater. Don't understand why that was a look. The innovation that excites is the fact that I put all those pieces together. And then I took a selfie, traditional, kind of selfie, right? Mouth agape, Because you can't like take a cute selfie and like just like smize or anything. No, it has to be this situation. Or it didn't count. But the filter, my guy. What are these lens flares? HDR on 10. It was that HDR edit, one of the Instagram preset edits. Everyone used it. Does someone want to let me know why? Okay, here's an example. I'm not in this picture, but like I use that edit on everything. I thought it made it look cool. I thought it made the colors pop. It just looks orange. Some of these might be early high school too. Just because we love equal representation, and I was just as weird at the beginning of high school as I was throughout middle school. Weird meaning, you know, I was awkward. Who wasn't? Okay, wait a minute. She's cute. She's really cute. What? Those eyebrows are just thick. We'll give her a 9 point. No, we'll give her a 10. We'll give you a 10, sis. Congrats. Kids who are like in middle school now have so much access to so many like good, like quality makeup tutorials that these kids actually know how to dress themselves and like look good. I'm jealous because I was out here wearing things like that Smile t-shirt. I could really not dress myself until really, honestly, if we're gonna be really honest with ourselves, like senior year of high school, maybe even college. Like it took a minute. I wore uniforms from literally pre-kindergarten to senior year of high school. I didn't have a whole lot of time to like curate clothing and like have a style. Here we go. First of all, this little moment, that's what that is. I want to be cute. I don't want to smile too hard, but I know that I look good, so I'm gonna do one of these. My hair was so short. Ringo Starr looking ass. I don't really understand. It's all the hair I had, so that's what we worked with. The makeup. I was a big proponent of pencil eyeliner at the time, and I would just do a chunky ass line. I mean, just look at it. That's just unfortunate. But boy, did I feel cute. So we'll give you extra points for feeling cute. So we'll give you a solid 4.5. 4.5. I don't really want to talk about this one. So we're not going to talk about this one. We're just going to move right along. By this time I had an iPhone color. You want to tell me why those were a thing? Oh, wow. And to think that I thought that this was like a good editing job. I was like, wow, I kind of popped off. I'll give that one a 4. Okay, this is not my picture, but can we talk about this? The mid 2010s, the only thing that was of interest to us were like pictures of eyes, pictures of hair in like weird shapes, and things that were rainbow. Why? I was going through my follows the other day because I follow an absurd amount of people, and a lot of them are like old Instagram accounts that I never unfollowed, and they're like rainbow XD, and it's just like a bunch of random rainbow shit. Like, why? And like close-up pictures of eyes. If I had $1 for every like up-close picture of my eyes I tried to take, I love my eyes, but they don't have a bunch of colors in them like that. They are very much just brown. And so I try to like get the light right and like, you know, so you can maybe see some. No, sis, your eyes are one color and you have a crap camera. So even you can't even make the color that you have look good because you're recording on a prehistoric rock of a camera. Oh, here's an up-close eye picture. What did I say? What did I freaking say just now? The quality, booty, the edit, weird and like almost sepia toned, but not quite. I had to hold the camera like this so you can see the light of the camera shining in my eye. Oh my god, wait, no, but here's the picture, but with the saturation on 10. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I could use one of those apps where I can use multiple pictures and like layer the pictures on top of each other. I mean, look at that. Like it, more than anything, it looks like we've just witnessed her snap and now she's going to go do something awful to somebody. That's what that looks like. I love that there was effort. We'll give her a 5. These, we love a personality pic. She's so cute. We can't even be mad at her. I'm not mad at this one with the mouth open. I just think that's so stupid and so hilarious. I was just so random and quirky, like every girl was at the time. Hair, not great. Eyebrows, rectangles. For some reason, I feel like I hadn't grown into my face yet. My head looks really big. But we'll give her a 6.5. Another eye picture. Another eye picture. Another eye picture. This one is weird. I had finally graduated to liquid eyeliner, but it was that kind that was so bad that you could like peel it off. You know what I mean? The kind that would like bleed into your eye. Ugh. Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, there are multiples of this one. So this is with the sun-kissed filter. And then we have the noir filter, the black filter. The noir filter makes me look white? Like Caucasian? That's kind of confusing to me. Moving on, we'll give them a 6. I thought I popped off. It's 2013. For the 14-year-old who didn't know how to dress herself, it's kind of a look. I'm doing one of these. Like, but I remember my brother like taking the picture and being like, wow, you look good. So extra points for my brother being supportive. I don't know, my legs look great. Hair's still a mess, but that's okay. Drinking that peace tea, it's kind of like an ad. I'll give her an 8. I just love how I've washed out all the features of my face by using this filter. That's really productive. I'm glad this picture's in black and white because I know what outfit this is and I know that it is an eyesore. So that's good. We'll give this one a 4. This is September 28th, 2014. I had just turned 15 years old. And the caption is, I look like a condom. And I really want to commend 15-year-old Jalen because she is absolutely correct. I don't know why my eyebrows look like runaway caterpillars. That's beside the point. You look great. You look a little upset. I would be too if this was the state of things. But she's cute. But I think we found the 10. This was my Facebook profile for far too long. That's... Ah! Gross! Back up, bitch. Back up. I was also wearing an America t-shirt, something I would never do now, but like 15-year-old Jalen didn't really understand how much her country sucked. So I'll give her a pass for that. Here's a perfect representation of me going through puberty. It's my mom just like having a gay old time and then me just looking pissed off for no reason. I dressed up for Halloween my freshman year of high school. And that's all I'm gonna say. No, I have to say more about that. Because I was like, I don't want to give it up yet. I don't want to give it up yet. And we went trick-or-treating. That's the thing. I didn't want to give up. It was weird. Because not only was there like no one in the neighborhood that we went trick-or-treating at, we were the oldest by far. I guess I was 14, 15 at that time. And I was trick-or-treating like in earnest. Looking back at that, I'm like, whoa, that's a little late. Because a lot of people would mistake me for being a lot older than I was. So people would see me and think I'm like 17. Imagine a 17, 18-year-old knocks on your door and says, trick or treat, with a deep ass voice like, trick or treat, bitch. Trick or treat. What do? Run, slam the door and run. That's what I would do. This is my first homecoming. I went back to Mississippi for homecoming with my friend Alex, and it's wholesome. And I look good. A little blonde streak in my hair. What? Who is she? We'll give that one a 10 out of 10. Well done. Granted, I was in high school by this time, but 10 out of 10, you look hot. I'm proud of you. Thanks for joining me for this. Peace and blessings. Be nice to your younger selves. I know I was just a bitch this whole time, but be nice to your younger self. They didn't know as much as you know now. And she was cute. At the very least, we'll give her the fact that she was cute. We'll leave it at that. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. How could I possibly forget about this photo? This is the best photo that I've ever taken. I was 13 years old, planking in the back of a water taxi in Italy. I can't top that. That is evidence that I've peaked.